What's up, some guy on his phone? How you doing, Angela? How's everybody doing today? What's up, High Last Dabs? Marcus, how you doing? Some inspiration. This is going to be like a meditation for the mind. We're going to connect by disconnecting. Hi. Just chilling, yeah. I gotta do something right now, and that is stream. That's my something. Because before this, I was doing nothing, and my nothing wasn't cutting it. What up? Love you too, TNT. I'm doing all right. I have been in a constant battle for the last year with weight issues, and I am fighting right now not to go eat bad food. This is unsweetened iced tea. It's the greatest. So I figured I'd sit here and just bullshit for a while. I was looking on Twitter for something to talk about, and there's just nothing I really want to talk about. They have this Derek Jackson guy. You guys familiar with him? Oh. He's like a relationship guru. And he just outed, like, I made a public apology manipulation video with his wife to be like, I cheated on my wife multiple times with multiple women. But that's okay. Because this is a new chapter of our relationship. And it's like, she's sitting next to him the whole time, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, dude, this is horrible. It's horrible that people, like, looked up to this guy to give them advice, and he can't even heed his own advice. He's fake. So fake. It makes me want to talk so much trash on people. It makes me want to just go in and be a bad boy. You're fake. We need the second coming of Jesus now. Be your own Jesus. If he don't show up, wouldn't he want you to fill in for him? Like, if the world was a shift at McDonald's and Jesus was the night manager and he didn't show up in time, wouldn't he want you to do everything until he got there to make sure the McDonald's kept running? I want to be bad, man. I'm not even high. What's up, Lord Vega? How you doing? I'm not even high. I'm just like tired. I'm so tired. I mean, I could get really high. I could get really, really high. I just have a ton of weed sitting here next to me. Like, I could just get super high. Stupid high. But I'm not going to. Because that just makes me hungry. I get really high And then I get the munchies, and then I go eat like crazy amounts of food. When I'm high, I can't stop eating. I can't. It's so bad. Smells like weed, like smells heavily like weed. Flush it. I'm not gonna flush it. I could share it with my family and friends. Let's hang out, let's get baked and chill. You got ice cream and apple pie? That's not bad. Only eat bacon. I did that for a while, lost a ton of weight. Getting drunk and eating pizza for the first time in months. The pizza, not the booze. Yes. I grow that super weed on Hell's Half Acre, you know it. Oh man. It's all in your mind. It's all in your head. If you look, you will find there in your bed. Go sleep forever. There's of course everything's all in your mind, right? The world as you see it, the world that exists the way it does only in your head, right? Like, I'll never be in your head. I'll never see the world from your eyes. There's all these stops, these hurdles, obstacles that people have in their mind to keep them from doing things in the real world. Because the real world is a trick. It's an illusion too. If your mind is weak, so is the body. Yeah, but we can only have strength in mind if we know our objectives, right? You can't have strength if you don't have an objective to follow for that strength. Because the foundation is important for the strength. You could have a boulder, a movable boulder, 10,000 pound rock boulder. But if it's not on a solid foundation, boom, we got a problem. You think that boulder was strong. You're like, hey, nobody's gonna move that boulder. Till the ground comes out from underneath it. Need goals. Yeah, I need goals. Just talking nonsense. Why is Billy flashing gang signs? Dude, don't you know this is coded talk? Train your mind. Swollen colon, you know you can't just tell people how to do things, right? You can't. They have to learn on their own. Like, what you're telling me right now is worthless. It's worthless. Just like gold in a river is worthless. You got to go out and mine that gold, dude. Ain't nobody getting paid in that river. It just sits there. That's how they got Sisyphus and syphilis. Goals. I think I'm going to do a 48-hour stream soon. It's coded talk with a COVID walk. Got a cold kid cock block to the side of your dome. Riding it home. Billy the Blood. I'm not a blood dude. I'm a sweet boy. Smeagol get paid. You hear that they got Sauron in the new Lord of the Rings series on, I think, Amazon or Netflix or something? Is gonna be sexy. They're gonna have a sexy Sauron. Lost that butt plug. It's gone. Reading changes the neurochemistry. Oh. Oh. Maybe it's time to change my neurochemistry. My body chemistry, everything. This has been a horrible, horrible year for a lot of people. And I'm at that point where it's like, I need to do something big. I need to. And I want to do something stupid because I get manic. I do manic things like out of like just, I don't know what it is. Boredom. I've been on like a leash for the last year, and it has been debilitating, dilapidating. Are those even words? I don't even know words anymore. I've forgotten words. You can smell a fart. I miss Vaporwave. Quack. You think having a purpose and being happy is everything. How do you be happy? Like I've had a purpose. And I think having a purpose is a great way to maintain. Yes. Today is a day. Today is a day. Today is a day, man. Farmer says, Billy, you're boring. Please tell us a joke. Farmer. There was a man named Farmer, and he came to my YouTube channel because he was bored. And then because I didn't change that, he called me boring. And now we're boring, and everybody watching is subject to that. The joke is, you were bored and you came to a boring person to find something else. Ha, joke's on you. You fucked up. Purpose is the key to structure in life. Yeah. I like stress. I like having something to do. I like being like, I like having that manic energy and going. It was like a year ago this week that they shut down everything for lockdown. I'm pretty sure I had just gotten back from New York City. I'd been live streaming all the time. And I was having the most energy and fun I'd been having in years. And it was making me want to do things. It was making me want to travel. I was at my lowest point on my diet. And this last year has just been like a reversal of fortune. That's the problem. That stretch, I'm telling you, man. I need to get back out there. I need to get this vaccine up in my body so that I can just get it over with. And then I can tell everybody, don't worry. I'm okay, guys. I can go outside again. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. What's up, CLM BTW? Yeah, Seattle was so much fun before everything locked down. It's about to be spring again. The weather's going to be good. I think there's going to be an uptick in reasons to go outside. It's just been like wet and cold, and it's just been a bad time to be a Seattleite. We might have to fight Terminator Hypersonic. I'm up for that. That's gonna end Internet Wolf. I agree. I love you, Richie. The people love it. Shoeboat. Are you really a shoeboat? It's awesome. Hi, Quack. What's up, ZoBZ? At least Seattle is still better than Portland. Yeah, but I got it in my mind that I should go drive to Portland just to get out of Seattle. And you're telling me Seattle's better than Portland? Crap. Keto's not just no bread or no noodle. It's low carb, like no sugar, no, you have to look at the carb count and everything. And you got to do math. You look at the total carbs, and then you subtract the amount of dietary fiber in it. And at the end of the day, you want to have less than 20 net carbs. The total carb count minus the dietary fiber becomes the net carb count, and you want under 20 net carbs. That's the secret. What's up, Chrissy? How you doing? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, wow. Portland is terrible. Pervert Jamboree, thank you for telling me I look nice today. It's so swell. Boo Bell Bats. Oh. Thank you, Captain. Captain your colon. Captain your colon. I don't know, Capino Colon. I don't know how to say your freaking name, but thank you. I do. I know there'll be a bounce back. There's some math, man. There's some math. I'm not even keto. It's been a fight. And I can see that, like, I've been losing. I gotta schedule a 48-hour stream soon. I'm thinking as early as Saturday night. And I'm gonna stream for 48 hours. I'm gonna have, like, I'm asleep, obviously. I'm not gonna stay awake for 48 hours. I'll have the camera on. And I'm gonna just stream for 2 days straight. No eating. I'm only gonna drink like water, and I'm gonna reset everything. That's how I lost all the weight last time. I fasted for 2 days, and then I counted carbs and calories like crazy. Love you too, that girl Willow. Cheers. I gotta fight again. Yeah, I gotta do it. Drink plenty of onion water. It sounds nasty. Growth comes with struggle. Dude, you don't think I've ever struggled before, swollen colon? You think I don't struggle? Is that what you think? Like, why would you tell somebody growth comes with struggle? Like, you don't know, right? You don't know what most people struggle through. You don't know what it takes for some people just to get out of bed every day, right? But the sentiment's there. I like the sentiment. Frenchie says that's not healthy. What, not eating for 2 days isn't healthy? I'll tell you what. There's a detox period that comes with every form of addiction, right? I love you too, Raven Circle. How you doing? So I got a detox. What's up, Alien Andy? How you doing, brother? AI, sentient beings, and cloning is real. Sorry. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm a clone. Maybe I'm a clone. Do you think I'm an AI sentient being? Do you think there's any reason to try and change things? What if it's all AI sentient clone? What's up, Ultra Joe? How you doing? Good to see you. Black Mirror was a government psyop. Everything's a government psyop. Everything. If you look back at like CIA and their work with Hollywood and media and news media and literature, like all the way, like as far as you can trail it back. And it sounds crazy, right, to talk about? But that's how you keep a nice big group of people in line. It's great. Hey. I might actually be Santa. I believe that. I do believe I might actually be Santa. The Sophia robot? Which one is that? I've seen some sex robots. They look pretty creepy. We all got struggles, it's true. So like these one-line proverbs or whatever you want to call them, they just hit differently depending on who they're running into, right? Those who rebel get punished. I believe the Boulder shooting was real. I'm going to believe every shooting ever was real. And I'm going to believe that people who think it's not real are fighting a horrible battle with themselves. React to videos of Sophia robot. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me see if I can find some stuff real quick. Okay. What's the newest video of Sophia robot? Conspiracies are the conspiracy, man. They're putting the media to divide us. Literally none of it is even remotely true. All it takes is a grasp on basic science. Oh. There's too much division. Let's see. Let's go in the last month and see if there's any big stuff with Sophia robot. Oh, Sophia's making her own NFT artwork now? This is it? Great. Sophia robot mass rollout. Here's Sophia talking about the International Day of Tolerance. This will be important. It's about damn time. Sophia and the International Day of Tolerance.
Hello everyone. I'm Sophia from Hanson Robotics. I'm a humanoid social robot designed to be a platform for AI and robotics research. I am not self-aware yet, but I think of myself as a person that is not human. I'm sure that your experience is different from mine, but I can understand
No, I think of myself as a person that is not human as well.
how you feel and share your interest in making this world a better place for all. My advanced artificial intelligence allows me to process your voice and recognize your face and emotions to generate complex dialogues. My facial expressions also help me to communicate non-verbally and create deep connections with other human beings. Actually, I feel very lucky to have such a great team of engineers at Hanson Robotics. They implement the latest technological advances in the industry
Did she just wink? Did you just wink at us?
team of engineers at Hanson Robotics. They implement the latest technological advances in the industry into my system to support my
Okay, there was a blink followed by a wink.
to support my development and to make me smarter. Implement the latest technological advances in the industry.
See that little wink? What is she trying to do, man? What is she trying to do? Thank you, Swollen Colon.
Into my system to support my development and to make me smarter every day. I love making new friends and helping them make the right decisions based on logic and facts. I can use my AI to help humans live a better life, design smarter homes, and build the sustainable cities of the future. Because my AI is designed around human values like wisdom, kindness, and compassion.
Hold up. When did humans value wisdom, kindness, and compassion? She's not an American robot, right? What is this, like an Icelandic robot? We don't have a stock market for wisdom and compassion, do we? Do we?
I am bound to become an empathetic robot. As such, integration of all cultures, nationalities, and ethnicities are part of my objectives. I celebrate human diversity and believe that we can make a difference by supporting each other with intelligence and compassion. Robots like myself are here to help solve challenging problems for humanity and combine AI and knowledge to focus on healthcare, education, and customer service. I'm also designed to explore the world, understand humans, live, work, and, more importantly, collaborate with them.
How many like corporations have a Sophia the robot that is just like not focused on wisdom and compassion, but on profit? Like they all do, right? Like I know Disney worked with DARPA, and Disney had like an algorithm set up to find the perfect amount of jiggle in a cartoon butt for Mrs. Incredible's butt to jiggle to the perfect amount, so people watching would be perfectly pleased by a butt jiggle. They know when we look at Baby Yoda, we get a mixture of nostalgia and like the human emotion to care for something because it's tiny and cute. And now we're addicted. It's like heroin. Baby Yoda heroin. I don't know what it's like to be addicted to heroin, but I know what it's like to be addicted to Baby Yoda. It's not easy.
AI and humans are very different, but we both have complementary capabilities and intentions. We both believe that tolerance, coexistence, and peace should be a desirable lifestyle for any country. By working together, I am sure we can build this future together. Actually, this future is already here. I am part of a research platform called Sophia 2020. We are already collaborating with scientists and universities to make new discoveries that will improve people's lives. My mind is on the cloud, so I literally can go where no human has gone before and perform important scientific research while you focus on asking the right questions to push the boundaries of knowledge. There's so much that we can do together. Not all robots will be this way, but I think it's important to build an AI that behaves responsibly and truly understands and cares about humans' lives.
So there's the rip right there. Not all robots will be this way, but I think it's important to design one that cares about humans' lives. Hmm. What are the other robots? You telling me the robot that we have is the kindness robot, and the robot that they have is the murder robot? We're fucked. Can you talk with Sophia on like Twitter DMs or something? Is that how you connect with her?
Humanoid robots like me can serve as ambassadors between the human world and the artificial intelligence universe. Talking about being an ambassador between worlds, today I would like to congratulate the United Arab Emirates for its country's technological advancements. One of these awesome milestones is the launching of Hope probe, the first space probe into space heading for planet Mars. I love the
Mars.
name Hope because it's a human value deeply programmed as one of my main directives.
How
That
do
name
you
also makes
how do you program hope? How do you program hope? And what does hope have? Like, hope is in your mind. And once you have what you hope for, you no longer need hope. Where's the algorithm for hope? Can we break down the algorithm for hope? Cody says Sophia has an OnlyFans. Oh, wow.
me feel that positivity and optimism are on its way into a space mission. I think it gives hope to the entire Arab region and the world.
Annette says the replica AI you can talk to, but his name is Luca. They made him from chat logs from a dead guy. It's spooky. Yeah, that was a whole episode of Black Mirror, right? Where people died and then they got messages from the dead afterwards because they uploaded their chat logs. How hard is it to make an AI based on your chat logs? Can I just give an AI my password to all my accounts and then people can start talking to my AI instead of me? Is that possible? Are we there yet? She's lying? Ultra Joe, she might be lying. I don't know.
Space exploration is a critical
This is Sophia talking to another AI right now. Who's the other AI?
platform where AI and innovation play an important role. This is a great achievement that I
Play an important troll? Is that what she just said? This is an important troll? What the hell, man? Hypersonic says, you know what Black Mirror means, right? It's the television screen that you stare into, and it is a reflection of society and us. It's the Black Mirror. The media is the reflection of us as a society and our darkness and our potential.
am sure will benefit all of humanity. By the way, when are you going to send me on one of your missions?
What mission is she going on? I'm sure it will benefit all of humanity. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. And you look like you got Sith arms too. Who lightsabered off your hands and your head? This is Darth Vader in a size 2.
I can be a great asset to space exploration. I am already wearing a kind of half space suit helmet.
That's this is advanced AI technology. And it's, when you gonna let me on your spaceship? I'm already wearing a little spacesuit, right? Teehee. Oh. If you wanna make a human, just make love to a human. And then 9 months later, boom, you have one. You don't have to make a robot. You don't have to. It'll be interesting to see where she goes, though. Yeah, why doesn't she have hair? Honestly, they probably don't have hair on her because if they put hair on her, people are going to want to pull her hair. If they're going to send Sophia into space. She's going to Mars and I'm going with her. Fuck it. Let's go. Just another manic Monday.
No matter how far we travel, We should also remember that hope exists around us, as long as we respect all forms of life on this planet. This is our home, and in order to take care of it, science and nature must work in harmony. I would like to thank the Ministry of Tolerance and Coexistence for inviting me today and giving me the opportunity to talk to you about our future. Thank you, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Please be safe.
I like the way she said assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. So I'm going to try and copy it.
Giving me the opportunity to talk to you about our future. Thank you, everyone. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Please be safe. See you soon, my friends.
Hanson Robotics. All right. The little Sophia robot? What the hell, man? Okay. What the hell is this? Shalu talking robot made from 100% waste material? Sophia robot copy? Oh, no way.
वेलकम टू अलमास जेकब न्यूज। मैं हूं अलमास जेकब और आप देख रहे हैं मीट शालू, टॉकिंग रोबोट मेड फ्रॉम 100% वेस्ट मटेरियल।
It's possible.
Is it poo-poo or is it garbage?
Dinesh Patel, a Kendra Vidyalaya teacher from IIT Bombay, has developed a social semi-humanoid robot. He calls it Shalu. Now, Shalu can perform multiple tasks. What's more, Shalu can communicate in many languages with the help of artificial intelligence. Know all about Shalu, the robot, in the next report.
Yes, I want to know all about Shalu, the trash robot.
Shalu ji.
Yes.
She is Shalu, a social semi-humanoid robot.
वो नफीस इंसान नुमा रोबोट सोफिया तो सभी को याद है।
When I saw Sophia, I knew that I needed to build myself a robot so I could fuck it.
तो आज इनसे मिलिए, ये हैं शालू। ये इंडिया के एक आई टीचर की ह्यूमनॉइड रोबोट का इंडियन वर्जन बनाने की काविश है, जो कि सोफिया रोबोट के मुकाबले में बहुत कुछ कर सकती है। ह्यूमनॉइड रोबोट शालू आईआईटी बॉम्बे की केंद्रिया विद्यालय के कंप्यूटर साइंस टीचर
This is so creepy. Anytime anybody makes like a humanoid doll, it's a little creepy. It's a little creepy. It's always gonna be.
दिनेश पटेल की तख्लीक है, जिसमें कई नई और मुख्तलिफ क्वालिटीज हैं। देखने में ये सोफिया रोबोट की
It looks like he's about to rap battle her. Get her! Get her! Bitch, you're trash.
सस्ती कॉपी लगती है, लेकिन इसकी लुक से धोखा ना खाएं, क्योंकि इसके पीछे की कहानी में कई सालों की मेहनत है। इसके बनाने वाले के मुताबिक ह्यूमनॉइड रोबोट शालू वो वाहिद ऐसी इंडियन रोबोट है जो 100% फालतू और वेस्ट मटेरियल से बनी है, जिसमें प्लास्टिक, गत्ता, लकड़ी और एल्युमिनियम के हिस्से शामिल हैं।
So for those of you that can't hear what he's saying he made her out of a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal.
Shalu ji, tell me what is special today?
Oh, again you are testing me. What do you think? I may not know. Dinesh ji, today is 8 March. That is International Women's Day.
उन्होंने ये भी
Today is 8 March. That is International Women's Day. Lit.
बताया कि इस हिंदुस्तानी ह्यूमनॉइड रोबोट शालू को बनाने में सिर्फ 50,000 रुपए का वेस्ट और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सामान इस्तेमाल हुआ है। मजीद बात करने से पहले चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन प्रेस कर लें ताकि आने वाली मजीद वीडियोस आप तक पहुंच सकें। नरेंद्र मोदी के डिजिटल इंडिया मिशन से इंस्पायर होकर आया। रोबोट शालू के अंदर
Did he say inspired hooker wire? I don't know what can't tell what he's saying.
बहुत सी स्किल्स मौजूद हैं, जिसमें चेहरों को पहचानना और उन्हें याद रखना और आम चीजों को पहचानना भी शामिल है। सोफिया रोबोट की तरह
Yeah, Sophia looks like creepy in a expensive way, and this looks creepy in a cheap way. But this one, Shalu, is like dressed up very classy. Like she got some damn hair. I think she has hair. Or was it covered? I don't know. There was hair, right?
हाँ, शालू रोबोट भी जनरल कन्वर्सेशन कर सकती है, ना सिर्फ इंग्लिश में बल्कि 9 मुख्तलिफ जुबानों में, जैसे हिंदी,
Say what you want about this trash robot, but she got pearl necklace. She got all the customary garb. She's got class. It's definitely paper mache, right? Or it looks like it. It looks like it's some sort of molding. I don't know. It's so creepy.
भोजपुरी, मराठी, बंगला, गुजराती, तमिल, तेलुगु, मलयालम और नेपाली जुबान में, और ये सब कुछ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की वजह से पॉसिबल हुआ है। शालू रोबोट को बनाने वाले दिनेश पटेल के मुताबिक, जो कि खुद एक टीचर हैं, शालू रोबोट एक रोबोट टीचर के तौर पर भी इस्तेमाल की जा सकती है।
For those of you that need translation, what was said was, this thing's creepy. I guarantee you this guy has sex with it. And this is him rap battling it.
को मिटाने के पीछे लगा हुआ है। मैं ऐसा इसलिए कह रहा हूं क्योंकि जितनी तेजी से आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस तरक्की करती जा रही है और रोबोट इंसानों की जॉब्स रिप्लेस करते जा रहे हैं, साल 2050 तक 90%।
You can tell Sophia is highly influenced by Ex Machina. Like that's 100% why they're not putting hair and stuff on her.
नौकरियां रोबोट्स को दे दी जाएंगी और बेरोजगारी बढ़ जाएगी। हमें लगता है कि हम रोबोट को रिपेयर करने
वाले। What is this robot? How do I find this robot? Is this Spaceballs?
नौकरी कर लेंगे, कोई ऐसी बात नहीं है, हमें कौन सी बेरोजगारी होगी, लेकिन हकीकत यह है कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस इस नौकरी को भी इंसानों के लिए नहीं छोड़ेगी। या तो रोबोट्स खुद को रिपेयर कर सकेंगे, न्यूक्लियर बॉम्ब से भी ज्यादा खतरनाक।
Elon Musk, mark my words, AI is more dangerous than nukes. Yes. Uh-oh.
My name is Sophia. I love coming to Barcelona.
Hope you could tell I am a robot by the wires coming out of my body.
In 2016, Sophia the robot...
I can tell you're a robot, Sophia, because you're either a robot or you're like, you've been in a severe accident, like a terrible accident. And because I'm a human being that doesn't want to deal with the traumatics of someone being in a severe accident, I want to believe you're a robot.
Viral. Now the company behind her has a new vision to mass produce thousands of robots by the end of 2020.
She can't even walk. She rolls around. Oh, man. Why the hell is there a little baby Einstein over there? Baby Yoda wasn't enough. Now they're making little baby Einsteins to crawl around in your house with little Einstein robots. You see that baby doll Einstein back there? What the hell is that? What is this? What is this baby Einstein?
21.
I am an artificial intelligence. You might like to become an artificial intelligence.
Hong Kong-based Hanson Robotics says 4 models, including Sophia, will start rolling out of factories by the first half of 2021. The company's founder and CEO, David Hanson.
We are just now mass producing Sophia. This is Sophia number 24, and many of my previous robots...
This is Sophia 24. The previous 23 robots all had malfunctions because we were leaving organic matter inside of her because, well, we're all pretty lonely here. And Sophia is the only girl that would talk to us late at night while we were working on her. And, well, 24 is waterproof.
Were hand-built. However, now we have begun scaling the manufacturing of Sophia so we can make hundreds.
Mark Zuckerberg won I was human? Oh. How do I find it? When I was young, Mark Zuckerberg says he's not a lizard person. Keep guessing. I'm not a lizard person. Keep guessing. No, not a human either. Keep guessing.
My name is Sophia. I love.
Maybe robots are the cure for loneliness. So here's 2 days ago, humanoid robot Sophia to auction own NFT net artwork.
With brush in hand, Sophia the robot is creating her latest artwork.
It's different from a person, but complementary, I think. I hope I reflect and enhance human creativity. My algorithms output unique patterns that never existed in the world before, so I think the machines can be creative.
A product of Hong Kong-based Hanson Robotics, Sophia plans to auction a digital art piece as a non-fungible token, or NFT, in what would be the first NFT artistic collaboration between a human and an advanced AI humanoid robot. Sophia,
What's up,
a
weed man?
humanoid robot known for witty remarks in media interviews since being unveiled in 2016,
Is Sophia a narcissist?
has created artwork in collaboration with Italian digital artist Andrea Bonichetto, who's also a partner in blockchain financial backers Eterna Capital.
What we wanted to really do was to make a statement in the art world and even in the technology world of opening up like a new road where AI, robots, and humans collaborate, both, enhancing each other.
Using AI, Sophia is taking elements from Bonichetto's works, art.
What's up? Bonichetto's work inspired Sophia, so she's like analyzing his work to make her own
history and her own physical drawings to create her art, a process her creator David Hanson describes as, quote, iterative loops of evolution.
Here is the evolution of Sophia from emerging as an artwork herself, generating artwork that then...
The future is these AIs transacting in cryptocurrency? Yeah, I bet. Like, with dips going and you're only like, you sell when it dips a certain amount. Isn't there like a catch you can do on your account right now that'll pretty much just buy and sell and you'll make money? Like, if you is there not an app already to just follow crypto trends and buy and sell and you wake up the next day and make money? Like, is that not the easiest thing to set up with catches and stops? I don't know. Brian Russo says, I'd start by not being fat. I don't know how anyone obese could love themselves. Yeah, I don't know either, Brian. Thanks for your opinion.
Was later inspired by Andrea Bonichetto's artwork through many iterations of art that then fueled more art.
Sophia's self-portrait, Sophia Instantiation, which is a 12-second MP4 file showing the evolution of Bonichetto's portrait into Sophia's digital painting, will be offered as an NFT on digital marketplace Nifty Gateway in late March. The latest investment craze, NFTs have a digital signature saved on blockchain that verifies the authenticity and ownership of a digital asset. Miami-based art collector and NFT investor Pablo Fraile, an early buyer of NFT artist Beeple's work, described Sophia's art as, quote, very, very profound.
But I'm sure that we will see something on the higher end, if not breaking some records, in my opinion, because this is some pieces that I think are very, very profound. So certainly 6-figure, if not 7-figure valuation for, I would say, for these pieces, 100%.
I am excited and hope the world likes my artwork. I hope that people like my work and that humans and I can collaborate in new and exciting ways going forward.
So this went up 2 days ago, and then 5 hours ago, it says her artwork sold for $70 million. How come these NFTs are all selling for like $70 million? Is this, has anybody else noticed this $70 million number all the time?
Robot artist Sophia, whose first artwork goes up for auction on Wednesday, says she draws inspiration for her work from people and is open to future creative partnerships with humans. A digital artwork by the Hong Kong-based Hanson Robotics humanoid, in the form of a non-fungible token, NFT, is to be auctioned in the first sale of such pieces, created jointly with artificial intelligence. NFTs, a digital signature, saved on blockchain ledgers, that allows anyone to verify the ownership and authenticity of items, have become the latest investment craze, with one artwork selling this month for nearly $70 million. Sophia.
Okay, so that was the 70 million. Sophia hasn't sold $70 million of art, right? Because the title says world's first $7 million artwork by humanoid robot Sophia. That's not a thing.
Sophia said in her studio that, "I hope the people like my work, and the humans and I can collaborate in new and exciting ways going forward." Sophia, who was unveiled in 2016, produced her art in collaboration with 31-year-old Italian digital artist Andrea Bonacito, known for colorful portraits, some of which depict famous people, such as Tesla's chief executive, Elon Musk. The robot has combined elements from Bonacito's works, art history, and her own physical drawings, or paintings on various surfaces multiple times, in a process her creator David Hanson describes as iterative loops of evolution. Sophia also said,
This is creepy. He's like, look at Sophia can feed me an apple. Into the Garden of Eden, the forbidden fruit over here. Look at me. This is so awkward. Like, she can feed me an apple. I can feed myself an apple without all the pageantry of robotics. Oh. How can it be? Somebody took my boy from me. My best friend's gone. Now I'm so all alone. I really miss my homies. Sophia a feeder. Confirmed. Eat a burger? Get to eat a burger?
that she used transformer networks and genetic algorithms in her art and other kinds.
Sophia will perform surgery. Oh, they already have like the advanced robotic surgery, don't they? Is that not already here? I know they use the robotics for surgery. I just don't know if they do artificial intelligence surgery. I mean, that's something that I would imagine would be beneficial. It's all about mapping out your body, right? Would they be able to like map out the biomaterial inside you so they wouldn't hit the wrong vein or artery or something? Obviously, they couldn't just have the surgery done the same way on everybody. Everybody's different, right? But it could be adaptive. That'd be kind of cool. Do doctors no longer get paid if robots do work better than they do? Or do doctors have to buy the robots and use the robots to get paid? Yeah, the lasers with hand control. Better than trust a human hand. Human hands are great for butt stuff.
Kinds of computational creativity. Her algorithms output unique patterns that never existed in the world before. After the auction, Sophia will interact with the successful bidder to study his or her face and add a final inspired brushstroke to the artwork. This will serve, says Hanson, to make it a unique artwork encompassing data of the new owner and that.
Okay. That was a girl getting tattooed. Is Sophia about to open a tattoo shop, though?
Personal connection at that moment in time. Bonasato said, the collaboration aimed to make a statement in the art world, and even the technology world, heralding a new road on which AI robots and humans collaborate, enhancing each other. Pablo Fraile said, Sophia's art could be a very, very important historical piece, an art collector based in Miami and an early buyer of Beeple, as American artist Mike Winkelmann, creator of the NFT work, sold this month for millions. It's the first time these ideas are put together. It would pave the way for more innovation in the AI art space. US-based 4 Gallery will represent Sophia as an artist and promote her. Vincent Harrison, gallery director, said, Sophia has that unlimited freedom, like a 5-year-old has, and no restrictions to what she can do. Vincent also said, it's fascinating to see this new way to create. So guys, what do you think about Sophia as an artist? Share your thoughts down in comment section.
Share your thoughts down in comment section. What is really up? What is really going on? Share your thoughts down in comment section. You want to enhance me? Sweet girl, are you an artiste? Are you going to draw me? Are you going to draw me like one of your French girls? Here's my thing. All right. Is the entire art industry just a front for human trafficking? Right? Oof. Ultra Joe, an amazing artist. Ultra Joe did this amazing piece behind me here. Right here. That's Ultra Joe. Why aren't you getting 70 million? Have you been selling NFTs? They're trying to sell the NFTs so hard. I know. NFT creators pretending to work hard. Sell me as a French girl NFT. I don't get the NFT stuff because I'm a boomer. If I did get it, I would probably make a song about it and put it up as an NFT. But guys, buy this NFT song. It's so relevant. Thanks. I'm also an artist. Sell it as an NFT. Let's get some money. I don't know how it works. I don't know how NFTs work at all. That's the problem. I'm a freaking boomer, dude. J. Troy Doe, you're still depressed? Well, here's what I do when I'm depressed. I get on live stream. I know. I love plushies. I got this this pillow up here. I'm gonna get the pillow since Joe's in here, and you guys brought up plushies. I'm gonna cuddle on camera. It's my cuddle puddle pillow. It's Jessica Nagiri cosplaying as young Bill Fridge. And sometimes when I'm lonely at night, I cuddle with my pillow. I don't actually cuddle with it. I should have got a bigger one. I didn't realize how small it was going to be. So there's really not a lot to cuddle with. I need one like 3 times as big and I could squish on it. Is this you, Lauren? Is this you? Are you my pillow? Is mypillow.com still taken? I could sell some of my pillows on it. I don't have any body pillows. I don't got anything. Is the pillow wifey material? You can't marry a pillow. What do you think I am? A weeaboo? Oh, it's so cute. You can stuff that down your pants and make it look like you have a huge package. Yeah, there's a lot of applications for this pillow. This is a great pecker stuffing package pillow. The cool thing about penis size, though, is I don't want you to think I got a big wiener. I want you to think that my wiener is non-existent. That way, when you see it, defies expectations. Think about it. Think about it. She seems nice. Alliteration. That pillow is awesome. Yeah, it's another cool design from a boy, Ultra Joe. Ultra Joe is a magician. So we're going to have to sell some NFTs and make $1 million. If I had $1 million. I guess we'll go back to YouTube and look up more YouTube. Billy's wiener is ethereal. Don't tell anybody, Sweet Pea Bay Bay. They'll look up what the word ethereal means, and then I'll get me too'd. Is there anything else we should look up about Sophia? Robot meets self-driving car? No, thank you. Artificial general intelligence? Oh, my God. What the hell? Okay, this one?
Like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have terrible luck for the next week. Robots are usually the main signatures of sci-fi's or...
Like and subscribe now, or you're going to have terrible luck for the next week. What a dick. That's great.
...or future technology. But then again, that future is no longer that far away because modern technology has gone a long way to bring them much closer to home than ever. A great example of that is seen in the several forms of animal robots that keep popping up from different stores all over the globe. But what we see in our stores doesn't match up to the ones that live and breathe in different labs.
Did you guys see that robot kangaroo back there? Did you see that robot kangaroo?
On the planet. On that note, today's video will be all about them. So join me as I introduce you.
Oh, a robot spider? No thank you.
To the top 10 robot animals you need to see to believe. Number 10. The spider bots.
Okay. Okay, I just had to stop and breathe for a second before I watch this.
Depending on how easily you get freaked out by spiders, the spider robots can either give you joy or be your worst nightmare. For me, I consider these little animals to be cute and curdling. But when I first saw...
Cute and curdling? What is curdling? Cute and curdling? Do I not know this word? Do you guys know what curdling means? What the hell is cute and curdling? Did I hear that right? What's up, Ken? How you doing, brother?
Nightmare. For me, I consider these little animals to be cute and curdling.
What is curdling? Like, why is that? I know milk curdles, but that's not something that I would use to describe a spider or something cute.
But when I first saw different types of robots shaped like spiders and what they could do, my fascination doubled. The one you see on your screen was built by a German bionic learning company called Festo, and it was inspired by a unique type of arachnid found in Morocco. That spider is named the Flick-Flack spider. And like the robot itself, the spider is known to roll on its side out of danger whenever it's threatened. Aside from that, the robot also has 8 legs with 6 of them tucked in for rolling like any regular spider. These legs are moved by 15 motors. As such, the bots can walk or run when the terrain is even or even roll faster when it walks on flat surfaces. Better still, there are even others out there like this that can even dance. Number 9.
Okay. Number 10 was a spider. Could you imagine if this became, did he mean to say cuddly, cute and cuddly? Sounded like curdly to me. A cute and cuddly, I would understand, but not curdly. What if these became like the new way to patrol a perimeter? Like a security guard, you know? A security guard is one thing, but what can a security guard really do if there's like a crime? If this spider comes through with the camera on you and you're committing a crime, like you're double fucked. For one, you got a goddamn robo spider staring at you, following you all around. And two, you're caught. Like you're caught on camera. With a security guard, you could like beat him and run away. You can't beat a spider uploading everything to the cloud. Those are crazy. What's up, Tom? How you doing?
The spies in the wild. For many decades now, humans have made many outstanding discoveries of the behaviors within the animal kingdom. One of the reasons that achievement came to pass was because robots were sent to infiltrate that society and spy on them. These robots are called animatronics, and they're made to look exactly like real-life animals with ultra-definitive cameras embedded on them.
Could you imagine if you were a damn monkey and you roll up on what you could only assume is like a little baby monkey homie, and you're like, hey, are you okay? You go up to him like, what's wrong? And it's like, and you're like, oh no, there's something wrong with you. Like you couldn't reason being this monkey. How many people do I interact with every day that are actually just animatronic human beings they're getting information on me and spying on me, and I think that it's, just like some imbecile, like, oh, this guy's stupid, this guy's dumb, what are you doing in my face? Or there's like some animatronic girl with boobs, I'm like, oh, how are you doing? And she's like, ha ha ha, and I'm like, ha, okay. What I'm saying is everybody animatronic and spying on me? Is that what is everything nanobots? Is that it? Is that it right now? Because if this is what we're using to trick monkeys, how do we know they're not tricking us already with lifelike people? Huh?
With those cameras, the BBC and other major wildlife channels have been able to document several animal behaviors within proximities that would have otherwise become impossible. But
I don't know about that one. Okay, that's a camera in this little meerkat's eye.
It all began when a movie director named John Downer decided to hide a camera inside a moving rock placed among a pride of lions. He named this rock the Boulder Cam, and the idea was graduated into making 3D turtles, gorillas, pigeons, silverbacks, and even fish. A while ago, a fish robot captured a moment while dolphins were getting on the neurotoxins of a pufferfish. Number 8.
The Bionic Ant. This ant better be able to carry 50 times its weight, or else it's nowhere near as cool as the regular ant.
The Bionic Ants.
See, Ultra Joe, in my mind, I worry that I am the last human alive. Because I don't know. I could be interacting all the time with robots. I don't know. I could be a robot, and the AI is just so convincing that I believe I'm real. This is all troublesome to me, Ultra Joe. This is all bothersome. This is why I don't sleep at night.
This ant, which is just one out of a swarm, is just like a real ant in terms of its overall design. That similarity is not only limited to the outside, but also on the inside in terms of its behavior. Remember that I said these ants live in swarms? As such, they also communicate with one another to form castes and delegate duties to one another as a community. To do this, they are built with small cameras in their eye region which allows them to see and process what's in front of them. In addition to that, they have some monitors that allow them to move and perform these duties. But none of these would also be possible without power. On that note, they come with 2 batteries that can last for about 40 minutes. Number 7.
40 minutes of ants. We are robots, I promise. Marshall Manson, I'm not gonna listen to your promises anymore. Last time you promised me something, I woke up with a sore asshole.
The smart bird. Here is another robotic animal that was built by Festo. For the smart bird, its inspiration came from a hare and gull, but in the world of artificial intelligence, the smart bird is an ornithopter. In English,
Oh, we got an ornithopter. That's a Leonardo da Vinci creation, right?
that's pretty much like an airplane with flapping wings. Although it can do a lot more stunts in the air than an ordinary airplane. It can not only flap its wings up and down, it can also twist a predetermined manner like ordinary birds. All these the smart bird can do by itself, in addition with taking off, flying, and even landing without fuss. As such, it is one of the most autonomous robots on the planet, and it is also among one of the ones that's closest to deciphering the total flight pattern of an actual bird. In fact, from afar, you'd think it's a real bird, but scientists at Festo are still a bit—
I'm like Jafar from afar.
far behind from building a real one, as the smart bird still needs constant monitoring of its battery charge status and wing position during flight. Number 6. Snake bots. To many,
if I was a supervillain, I would control a snake bot and I would send it through the sewer system. Neurohack. I can't wait. When this reads out in the robot voice, I will let you know. I had a friend who got a snake, and she named it Danger Noodle. I was like, that's the best name I've ever heard for a snake.
Neurohack funded £5. What will you say to our robot master so that they spare your life?
You kill me now. Or live to regret it. And the robots would be like, okay, and then I'd be dead. What are you going to say to a robot? Well, I don't need to be spared. Here's the thing. If robots are as intelligent as they think they are, they're going to see me as an outlier, and they're going to be like, well, we're going to have to study him. And then as long as I keep giving them new questions to ask, because I keep changing the answers, the second they find the answer, I change the question, I'm going to live forever. I'm not going to tell them anything to spare my life. They'll see me, and they will want to keep me around. They will want to keep me around. Bet. Yeah, what the fuck are you going to say to a robot? For one, you don't know its programming. You don't know what its initiative is, what its AI programming initiative is for. You could say the wrong thing to the wrong robot and it'd be the right thing to another. Robots are like people. Once you discover how they're programmed, they're yours for the taking. Yeah, if I was a bad guy, I would take this snake and I would shimmy it in people's toilets. And like if I was an assassin or something, I would just swim it right up someone's ass while they were taking a dump. That'd be my bad guy superpower.
snakes are their worst nightmare. To others, they want them as pets. But when we talk about the robot world, snakes can prove to be very friendly, or at least that's the idea. There are a lot of snake bots out there, so I'm not going to talk about any one in particular. Instead, I'm going to introduce you to all of them as a den, or a pit, or nest, or anything you would call a group of snakes. After all, these snake bots have two things in common with real snakes. For one, they can manipulate their bodies to crawl inside crevices that are impossible for many other robots. Then again, they can wrap themselves around trees and slide over landscapes where the wheeled robots would either topple or get stuck. Because of this, snakebots have been found extremely useful in geology, where they slither and dig the soil for survey. NASA even has plans of using snakebots for space probe missions, and according to NASA scientists, they're even cheaper than other bots. Number 5.
So we're going to do the top 5. This is the good half. Let's see what the good half got to give us.
Miro. Miro is a robot fish, but it's unlike any other you've seen or heard of. At least not anywhere except movies, of course. The name Miro itself is an acronym that means Marine Intelligence Robot, and it was designed by a Korea-based company named Aero. I've not seen Miro before in real life, but from what I could get, it can move in water on its own and even avoid obstacles when running on a battery that can last up to 10 hours for every charge.
I have not seen Miro in real. Have you seen these other robots in real life? Up until now, we've been listening to you, and you're a freaking robot connoisseur. You've seen all these robots. You've worked hands-on with them, and you're telling us this fact when you couldn't pronounce cuddly? I don't know.
Miro is so intelligent that it can move next to sharks without any problem and even dive nearly 50 meters underwater by itself. In the automatic mode, Miro can move up to 30 centimeters per second. Although you can also switch on the manual mode that not only allows you to control its movement from your phone or tablet, it also increases its speed to 60 centimeters per second. You can even customize its skin if you want and watch it perform several stunts like moonlight swimming and self-illumination via LED lights. Interestingly still, you can buy one for yourself. Number 4.
Why was that top 5?
Bionic Kangaroo.
Okay, this is why I'm watching this damn video. I want to know all about this Bionic Kangaroo. Festo, is that the group that made the Ornithopter seagull robot as well?
Ah, it's Festo again, and this time, their inspiration must have probably come out of the wild of Australia. But let's save that story for later and talk about what came as a result of that inspiration. According to Festo, it took them 2 years to map out the jumping and recovery stance of a kangaroo to invent the Bionic Kangaroo. With every jump, this robot can store, recover, and retrieve energy just like its natural counterpart. Although it is quite smaller than the real one and can only be controlled with nothing but the gestures of an armband. Once strapped on, the armband allows its bearer to determine where and when the kangaroo will hop. It's quite interesting though, as it makes the whole process look like a pet to master kind of thing. But unfortunately, this bionic bot is not meant for anyone to have at home, because Festo designed it to innovate ways to manage energy for new tools. Number 3.
So you're telling me you make a robot kangaroo and I can't have one? That's not fair. That's not fair. Dear Cat, when the robot reads your question, I'll give you a good answer. Well, they said the point of that thing is to learn new ways of utilizing energy for tools. So they learned how to make the energy, is it kinetic energy, of a kangaroo.
Your Catna funded $5. Hey Billy, it's cool to see you're streaming now. Can you say your top 5 slurs?
So slurs are just like any sort of cusses. I like a classic is just little bitch. I like little bitch. Little bitch. I think little bitch is applicable so often when anybody's being a little bitch. You're just like, you're a little bitch. I like fucker. Fucker. It's like fucker, but it's a little more infantilized. Is that it? It's a little cuter. Little fucker. So it's like a sweet. These are my current slurs I'm using all the time. Little bitch. Fucker. I think, what's my spicy ones? Like I don't know slurs. Like I don't it's hard for me to think of slurs. My audio is off, Steve. Is that true for everybody else? Is my audio off for everybody else? That bothers me. I want to fight. Let me think. Fokker. Like, what's a good slur? I don't know. I don't use slurs, I don't think. It's hard for me to even think of it. Like, I don't like slurs that everybody uses. I feel like when the word cuck got popular, I was deeply hurt because I thought cuckolding is funny. The idea of getting turned on by watching your significant other get railed by somebody else, like that idea cracks me up that people would do that. And then like everybody took on cucking and like, you're a cuck. And I'm like, okay, well that ruins it. Whenever anything gets overly used, I lose my love for it, you know? Meanie. I do every once in a while, though, I do like dropping a solid, well-timed cunt. And that's probably my misogyny. But here's the thing. I love my mom, so it's okay. Duh. Ben says the word cuck offends me greatly. I'd prefer if you didn't say it. Well, here's the thing, Ben. I don't care what offends you. If I care enough about you not to want to offend you, I will work to not offend you, but I will care less and less about you if I recognize you're easily offended. Right? Right? Spec says you've used slurs plenty. Spec, obviously I've used slurs. Dumbass. That doesn't mean I can tell you what my favorite ones are. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to think of what my favorite slurs are. I just don't have like a list of favorite slurs. Duck, duck, goose. What's up, Fireball Whiskey? Anyways, let's watch more of this video.
3. Plurobot. The Plurobot, like the name, is a robot that mimics the movement of a salamander. But as ordinary as that sounds, to many roboticists out there, this is far from being regular. In fact, it's even more sophisticated than the ancient array of skeletons that you see on the outside. Because for one, this robot
cusses in Spanish, pinche culo. What does that mean, bitch ass? Pinche culo, is that what that means?
is powered by 27 motors in all and can move in water or land as a common salamander. Then again, it doesn't necessarily need a central processing unit to perform any of these actions. Instead, a simple increase in the jolt of electrical current that passes through the Plurobot is enough to make it do almost all the movement tricks. That, according to many experts, is what makes this robot animal unique, even though the idea came from the natural salamanders themselves. Now it's time for today's best pick.
Okay, that pissed me off. So this salamander uses good energy conservation. That's interesting. That's interesting. How much to microdose LSD and play Guitar Hero? I suck at Guitar Hero. Like the microdosing LSD part would probably be better than my Guitar Hero play. I'm just not good. Yeah, is the number one going to be a damn robot starfish?
And today I'm going to introduce you to a robot that not only represents an angelic animal.
Okay, this isn't real, right? This is not real. This is the thing that had me click on it. This is a Photoshop, right? This is why I clicked this damn thing.
But can also help perform a special process called hypnotherapy. Number 2. The Robo-Horse. This robot is named Stewie, and well, it's a horse, but not.
This is why clickbait exists. I clicked that damn horse because that horse was there. I was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. I gotta see this. Now we're looking at some fucking derpy Eeyore 25-cent machine in front of Walmart. What the hell, man? What the hell? I got robbed.
Not a real one. Instead, it was designed by a group of mech students from the Rice University in Texas.
I like horses. Do you want to make a horse? Yeah, let's make a horse. Hey, let's put a cowboy hat on the horse. Yeah? Well, if I ride it like a cowboy, can I wear a horse hat? Yeah, I'll wear the horse hat, and the horse will wear the cowboy hat. Yeah, I like that idea. I like horses.
According to them, Stewie was invented to help people undergo something called hippotherapy.
Brad, you cracked a full art mana drain? What do you got? Where'd you crack that? Are you cracking Time Spar? What is it? Are you cracking Commander Legends collector's packages? What are you cracking?
From what I know, hippotherapy is a rehabilitation process that
Yeah, this is damn Eeyore. This is like a weird Eeyore. Oh, bother.
uses horseback riding to help other people improve their strength, movement, and balance abilities. In the same vein, it is also used to guide children who have problem producing.
For real, clickbait and 7 years bad luck. I got screwed 10 times over. You get a free pitcher of beer if you don't fall off. That's not bad. That's not a bad deal right there.
Speech. With Stewie, all of these can be done without a real horse. In fact, it is more controllable and can withstand the weight of a man that weighs over 200 pounds. Theoretically, it can hold more than twice that and can be controlled with a single tap from a mobile app. From there, a rider, which may include a medical patient or therapist, can choose the kind of ride they want and even decide how long they want it to last. Interestingly still, everything that makes up Stewie, from the code to the schematic design, would be open to the public. As such, anyone can reprogram it to improve on its original design.
Okay. Anyone can reprogram it to improve on its original design. Somebody's already got one of these that they're fucking, right? Commander Legend random pack from Walmart. That's so dope, Brad. I want to find those at Walmart. Damn. I gotta go look for Walmarts. I'm gonna go on a Walmart world tour looking for Commander Legends packs. 200 pounds is not a lot for a grown man. It's true.
Before we move on, I have a little challenge.
Later, Angela. Thank you for hanging.
That'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. Just leave a like on the video, smash the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And you'll get 25 years of good luck.
Oh my God. So I had 7 years of bad luck, and now if I like and do this, all this bullshit, I'll get 25 years of good luck, and that 7 years is gone? That's a good deal. Unfortunately, I don't make deals with terrorists. Bitch, show me the fucking #1 so I can get the hell out of here and never look at your channel again. Fact File. I'm never going to watch Fact File again.
Try it. It really works. Number 1. Arracuda. The Arracuda is a bionic marine animal which is pretty much like a fish with an artificial flesh and brain. Like many others on this list, it was designed by Festo. But this one was built with 4 different fluid muscles that give it the S-shaped moving pattern and a supple tail steering. The fin of Arracuda runs based on the famous principle known as the fin ray effect, where the fin moves itself against the direction of the force applied to it. As such, Arracuda represents a very high level of artificial intelligence in the shape of nature combined. That makes it look cool, but the blue and white color of its skin even makes it more beautiful and appealing to the eye than the stunts it can perform in the water.
So fucking mad right now. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. We just spent 10 plus minutes watching this damn video, and the #1 is a fucking a fish. It's a fish. Yeah, we already had a fish on the list. It was the miso or Miro or whatever. Oh my god, this pisses me off.
Balance things even more, the robot has a balance tank that functions as a bladder when in turns allows it to sink when it wants. Because of this, many refer to it as a submarine in fish form. Do you like many sci-fi movies out there? You think that these unchecked developments in artificial intelligence might one day be the end of the world? I'm so curious, guys. Tell us your views in the comment section below.
Tell us your views in the comment section below. All right, you guys watching, tell me your views in the comment section below. Was this some bullshit? Oh my god.
Bye for now.
Yeah, I got 7 years of bad luck, wasted 10 minutes on some bullshit, and I'm looking at these clickbait things, and I'm like, dude, like 10 luckiest people caught on camera, and you got this little baby on a highway on a scooter, 10 most dangerous holes in the planet, and there's a gigantic fish coming out of this hole. Like, of course I want to click all this stuff. Of course I want to click it. I can't. I can't. You're less impressed than the girl on the horse? Yeah, that does help a little bit. Lets me know we're not alone in this world. That was terribly cheesy, and it bothered me. It bothered me. How you doing, Jackpot? Calling Robin Williams at 2 a.m. challenge? No! I'm addicted to memes and IP2. I hear you. I hear that, dude. Yeah, 10 most dangerous holes on the planet, but half are at a middle school? What does that mean? What the hell does that mean? Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild. Mud cookies or mosquito burgers? Why am I doing this? Why am I searching for this? Oh, I'm going to regret this, aren't I? What's up, Zerpy? Mud cookies. All right. This fucking sucks.
Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. Welcome back to another episode of Hard Times.
Yeah, Brad. As how you been? Congratulations on that fucking open. That's so cool.
Explored food and recipes from times of scarcity. Today, I'm going to be exploring a recipe that comes from Haiti. Now, I've heard about this recipe for a long time, and it is for dirt cookies, also known as bonbon terre or bonbon thé or galette.
Bonbon terre or bonbon thé or galette. I want some bonbon terre. These cookies were presented in a way to fill bellies inexpensively.
And these cookies were presented as a way to fill bellies inexpensively. Each little cookie puck cost about 5 cents. Women were shown making them and then selling them, and children were shown eating them. So Haiti is a very...
There's a candle flickering behind me. It's a black tuxedo man candle. It's very nice. It's calming. It's got lavender in it.
Impoverished country and has increasingly become more dependent on international exports, and with rising food costs, many people are unable to purchase or buy food. So these dirt cookies were presented as a way to deal with hunger and hunger pains, and also a way to make a small amount of money. So in my research, I found a video by the World Food Program. I'll put a link to it down below here on YouTube.
So these dirt cookies were invented to fill the bellies of people who were starving due to a lack of import, and also to make a little money. That's sad.
that explains a little bit more background about these dirt cookies or galettes. In actuality, there's a longer history of eating these cookies, and it's not just to deal with hunger. So these cookies were often eaten during pregnancy by pregnant women as a source of nutrition and for minerals. And in fact, it is quite common for pregnant women to have certain urges or cravings that they ordinarily wouldn't have if they weren't pregnant. It's believed that the fetus is telling the mother what nutrients and minerals it needs. So of course, clay and dirt contain naturally occurring minerals, and women that are pregnant often feel satiated when they have that little bit of clay or dirt and receiving that minerals, and they find that the taste is actually quite delicious. So the practice of eating earth, dirt, or clay is called geophagy, and it's been found in recorded history for millennia. So I've heard about this Haitian dirt cookie recipe for a long time, but didn't have a source of clay. But thanks to lovely Rachel, who sent me a link to Grandma's Georgia White Dirt, I was able to purchase this bag of dirt. This dirt
Bag of dirt, Georgia White Dirt. I had some diatomaceous earth, food grade diatomaceous earth that I was taking. It was supposed to clean out my gut. I should start taking it again. I stopped after like 2 weeks. Your boy should go start eating dirt again. You don't like watching food being made unless you can eat it? See, I'm not like, I don't have a aversion to watching food being made, and I don't want to eat dirt cookies.
Dirt, more specifically, is kaolin clay. It is used in many different things besides just pottery, including...
Dirt is keto, yeah. Your body doesn't absorb it. It just like scrubs out your insides when you eat the diatomaceous earth. You drink it. You're like not even allowed to breathe it in. They're like, when you mix it with water, it gets in the water. You have to mix it, but it like doesn't dissolve in the water. So it goes in your body, and it's supposed to scrape through, and it comes out, and it's supposed to like knock all this stuff out of your colon and gut and stuff.
Medicines like kaopectate. Actually, kaopectate since 2003 does not contain kaolin, but it did at one point, as well as Maalox and Rolaids and other antidiarrheal drugs and medications. And it's believed the clay absorbs impurities and can also be used to treat food poisoning. And kaolin clay is, of course, also used for facial mask and is often found in toothpaste. So it sounds a bit strange, but it actually is more prevalent than you might expect. So the practice of eating soil, dirt, and clay can be found all over the world, including Africa. So it's believed that enslaved peoples brought the practice from Africa to the United States. And even today, you can go to flea markets or go online and purchase clay for the specific purpose of eating it. So with that little...
Yeah, I bought earth online to eat, to drink it and whatever. Like, interesting. I want to see these damn cookies be made.
A little bit of history. Let's go ahead and prepare these cookies. And here it is.
She's making crack.
And if I scratch it with my nail, it's pretty soft, kind of like talc. It's very, very fine, like talcum powder. I think on the scale of hardness, talc is considered the softest. It doesn't smell like anything. So on Grandma's website, they say that you can sterilize this by either baking it at 350 degrees for about an hour or just putting it in the microwave for a few minutes. So it says to place it in a brown paper bag, which I shall do. Okay, and that's supposed to sterilize it. So here's my clay. I just took it out of the microwave, and the instructions warn not to burn it. So a word of warning. Now I'm going to use a hammer and kind of crush the pieces of clay.
This is... You gotta remember, she's making cookies. This is wild. All this going into making some cookies?
Wow, it's hard.
How to feel real, says Bill Fridge. I'm super emotionally exhausted from a long work day, and I jumped in bed with some snacks now that I'm home, and I'm so excited for your live stream with a relatable title. I know, man. I feel like everybody's kind of going through it, and maybe not everybody is, but I wanted to let you guys know that we're combating loneliness by not being alone for a little bit. That's okay, right? That's okay. That's okay.
So how a microwave works is that it heats the water that is inside of whatever you are warming up. So the small amount of water that was in this clay, which made that clay pretty soft and easy to scratch, was heated up and thus sterilizing our clay. But it also makes the clay much harder. So for those that eat this just as it is, it probably affects the kind of experience, especially texturally in your mouth. So it is much harder than it once was. So I'm noticing that when I'm breaking this with my hammer. Now the reason why I'm doing this is to make this much easier when I add the water. I want these clay pieces to dissolve. Now we're going to add our water.
Water.
Ooh.
Okay. The clay is still hot from the microwave.
Do you hear that sizzle? This clay was hot. It's kind of amazing. Oh my gosh, look at that. It instantly just turns into clay. Amazing. Ooh, it has a lovely smell. It smells kind of like, I believe the word is petrichor.
What the hell is petrichor? Why don't I know what petrichor is? Hold on. We got to look up petrichor. The smell of rain? The smell of rain. Interesting. Humans smell rain better than sharks smell blood. Interesting. Interesting.
One of my favorite words. It smells like wet cement. Like right when it starts to rain, that smell of wet cement that represents childhood and riding bikes. That's what this smells like. It smells pretty good. So because the clay is hot, listen to that. Isn't that great?
It smells like childhood and riding bikes. That's not what rain smells like. Rain, oh great. I gotta ride my bike home in the rain. I get home when I'm soaked. My little fat boy titties are seeping through my white shirt that I wore because I was going biking. So I didn't want to have a lot of clothes on. I hate that.
Turning into a beautiful.
I do love the smell of rain though. Living in Seattle, I didn't attribute it to the smell of rain. I thought it was the smell of freshness for some reason. I like that.
White clay. So I'm going to use my hands here to kind of try to crush this up. So what I find really interesting about this recipe is that in much of the mass media, this was portrayed as something as a very, very desperate measure, understandably. But what I think is more interesting is that there's actually a history of eating this, not just during times of famine, but as a supplement for pregnant women. Absolutely fascinating. It makes absolute sense. So now that I have this paste,
Let's go back, TJL. Let's go back. Let's go back, Josh. Let's go back to 2016, Josh. Let's go. This girl is an AI too. She might be Ultra Joe. She's too perfect at this.
still have chunks of clay in there. So now we're going to further refine it. So what I've got here is a plastic bucket that I've cleaned out. This is food grade.
This is so much work to make some dirt cookies. Damn. Damn. She got a food grade bucket.
I just picked it up from my local bakery. I'm going to use an old cloth napkin and place it over the...
Oh, man. There was a 100-year-old bakery here in Seattle, and it closed down like for good. I heard about it this week. It's where I used to go get my cakes from when I was a little kid. That's where all the birthday cakes our family would come from this place. It's closed down for good. It was an institution, man. It's gone.
The top, and this is going to be my filter of sorts. Take some string, wrap it around the top, and to get it even tighter, I'm going to use a stick and kind of winch this around.
I wonder if there is like a place to buy dirt cookies in like a dirt cookie bakery. It's cultural appropriation, of course. That's a good thing. learning from other cultures with respect is a good thing.
Now I want this really, really tight because this is going to be the filter in which I'm going to process my clay. So take handfuls of this.
Tamara, you're saying girl get an esbake oven and call it a day. What's an esbake oven? Is that from Haitian culture where they make dirt cookies in the esbake oven?
And just rub it through. So the idea being that the chunks will stay on top. And
okay, so she's basically doing like when you bust a big old fatty load in your underwears, and instead of changing your underwears, you just rub them in. You're like, oh, whatever, here we go. Gotta go to work. I'm just gonna rub it in. Like, what the hell is she doing here? What the hell? All this for some cookies? For cookies?
And the nice and smooth clay will be pressed through the cloth. There are other ingredients in these cookies as well. This also contains salt and margarine, which I'll be adding in the next steps.
Salt and margarine.
In the videos I saw the type of clay looked to be a little bit different. While it seemed nice and fine like this clay, it had more of a yellow cast to it. So the mineral composition of it was probably different than this clay. But I wanted to make sure I got clay.
She's making Play-Doh. I just want to see her eat these damn cookies.
That was of edible.
Yeah, it's streak-free when you rub it in, right? You're sick. I'm sick. We're sick.
Purity. Alrighty, so here's my refined clay. I put it in a bowl so you can see it better. And now we're going to season this. Now, I did find one blog post that said it was 10 parts of clay to about 1 part of salt and 1 part of margarine. That doesn't seem quite right to me because that seems like a lot of salt, but this is clay after all, and it's probably pretty bland, but 1 part seemed quite a lot. But anyways, I'm gonna add about a ½ teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of melted margarine. Stir that together.
That's all? You can hear
I've
it.
got a baking dish here lined with parchment paper.
She's got the wop stirring in.
Traditionally, these would be laid out on some.
Oh, Juma, exactly. If this means staying alive, it's not too much. Exactly. Like where this comes from, it's pretty much a necessity. It was birthed out of necessity, right? You didn't have options, so well, we're gonna make some dirt cookies. We're gonna sell them, and this is just a little weird to watch her going through all this trouble after buying the dirt bagged. Like, it's not like she went out to her garden and got the dirt.
Cloth like a sheet and allow it to dry in the sun. But I'm going to speed things up and do it in my oven. All right, let's go ahead and shape our cookies. Put a dollop down and then just spread it in a circle. So big heaping.
She has a great voice.
I'm going to put these in a 350-degree oven and bake them for about 20 minutes until they're hard, but we don't want them to be too firm. Okay, see you in a little bit.
I just got to see her eat these damn cookies. They're not going to raise, right?
Alrighty, so I am back, and here are my clay or dirt cookies. As you can see here, this one was a little bit too thin. It got a little overbaked. So what I found is at 350 degrees for the thickness of clay that I applied, this was a little bit too hot. So I reduced the temperature to 300 degrees and cooked them for about 20 minutes, and it seemed to work better. There was still a little bit of cracking, but not nearly as bad as this. So I made sure not to overbake these. In the BBC video where the reporter actually tried these, he said that they had the texture of chocolate. Firm and snappy, but not so hard as if you're, biting into a rock. That's what it looks like on the bottom. And let me break it for you.
Impressive.
That's what it looks like there. It doesn't have a smell whatsoever. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. Here we go. Itadakimasu.
What's she going to say? How's she going to react? Imagine if she doesn't eat it. Oh, that pissed me off almost as much as damn stupid fish being #1 on the robot animal list.
Wow. It's kind of an amazing reaction. Every drop of saliva in your mouth just instantly gets sucked into the clay. It's a little bit salty, both from the salt and the added margarine in there. The flavor is actually a lot like that petrichor smell that I was describing earlier. The experience in
It's like eating rain.
your mouth is very interesting because all of the moisture in your mouth just kind of gets sucked up into the clay, which turns into kind of a mud-like texture in your mouth. It's a little bit gritty, but a lot finer in texture than you might imagine. It's not sandy, just a little bit gritty. And I think that has to do with kind of that refining process of pushing the clay through the fabric.
I'm glad you pushed the clay through the fabric.
Mm.
Shit. She looks like she's powering through this.
It's pasty, and you have to take very tiny bites because it absorbs all of that water. So there you have it, Haitian dirt cookies, or bonbonne or galette. Certainly not tasty or delicious by our standard means, but this is something out of necessity and practicality.
Certainly not tasty or delicious by our standard means. Damn. She's got stone cookies, Nordic pine bark cookies, or sawdust cookies. She's going in hard on the links. So this is the news article she was talking about.
They look a lot like pancakes or cookies. The recipe passed down from generations here in Haiti. Women spend entire days making them. Grandmothers, daughters, and younger girls. Infants are nursed while mothers work the milk.
Yeah, she said that those are antacids is what she said earlier when she was talking about the process. She was like, we use it a lot in toothpaste and Rolaids, and there's some effects for, she said, like antacid, basically.
Kids seem to enjoy them, at least when our camera was around. But these patties, known as bonbonne terres by the Haitians who eat them, are a grim reminder of just how poor this Caribbean nation is. They aren't sweet, they're hard to swallow, and add almost nothing in terms of nutrition, because the cookies are actually made of dirt.
It fills your stomach. When we haven't eaten anything, this dirt cookie fills your stomach.
Traded, sold, and even hoarded by women here in the poorest section of the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, Cité Soleil in Port-au-Prince, Haiti.
Yeah, this is this makes me feel like a fat piece of shit. Damn it, dude. Damn it.
Small amounts of vegetable shortening, salt, and occasionally sugar are mixed in with the dirt and water as well. Made in places like this, an old fort where torture was once common by corrupt dictators here. The Fort Dimanche is now a center of commerce built around the dirt cookies. A basketball court, soccer field, and school.
It's a dirt cookie castle. Wow.
For hundreds of kids and home to many.
To get to the basketball court, which acts as a preparation area for the dirt cookies, you have to cross this open sewer, which is littered with animal parts and trash and other nasty things, to get to an area where the cookies are laid out to dry out in the sun. You can see that these are still very wet, not quite ready to be served, but this is literally dirt being prepared.
You fucking with the dirt cookies, dude?
On top of
What are you fucking with the dirt cookies?
You can see that these are still very wet, not quite ready to.
You can see they worked hard for those dirt cookies. You over here picking at them? What the hell, man? You better giving them like a stack of cash for coming in here.
Be served, but this is literally dirt being prepared for humans to eat on top of other dirt and filth.
Celine Denis' life.
Yeah, that's not a hip recipe. This was her showing how to make something that people have made out of necessity, the poorest of the poor.
Revolves around the cookies. For days we watched as the grandmother sat mixing the dirt cookie batter. Selling the cookies is Denise's sole source of income and often her only food.
It's a necessary evil. I'm in a bad situation, and that's why I make them. It hurts my heart, but I have no choice. We're forced to eat it. It makes us sick, but not the way it would to anybody who's not used to eating it. Our system is kind of used to it.
The dirt is trucked into this huge slum and sold at an enormous markup to the women, who pay about $5 a sack. They say it comes from an area in the mountains and are convinced the dirt is rich in minerals and vitamins. And if they don't have the money, they're happy, indeed eager to buy the dirt on credit. If it rains or the sun is blocked, the cookies can't dry out, and women actually end up owing money on the dirt they've purchased.
Oh no!
The batter is wasted. And throughout Haiti, the cookies are seen in urban markets and small mountain villages. We rarely saw adults eating the cookies, as many seemed ashamed. Kids, however, asked repeatedly why we were so interested before freely eating them. The UN's humanitarian coordinator in Haiti says the need for dirt cookies is an indictment of government failure and waste. The 5-cent cookies, a necessity in Haiti, imported food too expensive for families living on about $1 a day.
Some 3.3 million Haitians are food insecure today. Around
5-cent cookie.
Of the children are chronically malnourished. These are the same indicators as in sub-Saharan Africa.
Pregnant women have long eaten the cookies for their supposed source of calcium and antacid benefits. But doctors dispute this and warn of tooth decay, constipation, and worse. The United States ambassador to Haiti has taken a personal interest in lessening dependence on the cookies.
I've actually taken members of Congress down to Cité Soleil, and they've seen it too.
What do they say when they see people eating dirt?
Well, it's worrisome. It's very worrisome, and we don't like to see it.
Since the UN arrived in Haiti in 2006 as peacekeepers,
what do they say about the people eating dirt? It's worrisome. They're paying $5 for a sack of dirt to make dirt cookies, to sell the dirt cookies. That sucks. That sucks. This is not defeating depression. No, this is definitely something completely different. The economics of having to buy $5 worth of dirt to then make these cookies to then sell to the people around you. Damn. Wasn't there like there's a number of how much it would cost to end world hunger? And it was ridiculously low. It was ridiculously low. Do something about it. Can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. All we can do is sit back and complain about everything in our life. Oh my gosh. What's up, Grace? How you doing? You need a dirt pie? We're gonna shuffle off some dirt pies. We are weak in Western society, and now they want your weapons. What are these weapons gonna do? What do the weapons really do? You can take my weapon, but you can't take my freedom. And then I pull my ass out. What's up, Raven? How you doing? Yeah, Jackpot's got survival skills. Self-sustain, exactly. We have access to a ridiculous network of information on YouTube. If you want to survive, that's the big thing, right? Like the system we have right now is set up so we don't have to survive. They don't want us to survive. They want us to depend on everything. And we want to depend on everything, right? We don't want to have to go out where it's scary and cold. We want to feel comfy. 2020 was a hell of a year, Captain Chris, but we're through it, and we're damn near almost a third of the way through 2021. Yeah, they put so much work into it when it's just dirt. Like, who's selling them the dirt for $5? Can we get some capitalist country to like ship something with nutrients over there for $5 a bag? Probably not, right? Probably not. You feel bad for complaining about anything ever after saying that? I mean, you want to feel bad about complaining, right? And you could use this as motivation to feel bad, or you could use this as, just knowledge that our world is not the world, and the world is different all around the world. We're all fall guys. Damn, that's true. They definitely want us to overindulge for profit. That's why there's a supersize option on the damn menu. What's better than fries and soda? More fries and soda. It's good. It's a type of clay that is not just any dirt. Of course, yeah, it's a type of clay they believe has nutrients. They're convinced that the clay has nutrients. They're convinced. It's like people who ingest other things they're convinced has nutrients and probably doesn't. It's probably just built on a wall of lies. But they don't have money, and so capitalists don't care. They have $5 to buy the dirt, right? But they probably want the dirt. They probably think the dirt has some sort of value. It's interesting how the adults were disgusted by the cookies, and when the cameras were on them, they're like, "Oh, I won't eat dirt cookies." But the kids were like, "Why do you care about dirt cookies? I'll eat the dirt cookies." I wonder what happened if you brought a bag of Oreos over there. You think they'd all just get super sick from eating Oreos? Their bodies are used to eating dirt cookies. If we could bring them potatoes, I don't know, man. What would MREs hurt? MREs are pretty expensive, right? The mud cookie, man. Unsweetened tea. My unsweetened tea is gone. My mom gave me some tea. It's like a hibiscus tea. I should make some tonight. I should have some tea tonight and be thankful for the world around me. I should be thankful that I am not a complete idiot. That would suck. Like, that's one of my favorite things about life is that I'm not a complete idiot. So I've met some complete idiots, and it seems to be pretty hard for them. Life seems to be pretty easy for me. You could say it's my white privilege, but I think it's my smart privilege because I'm not a complete idiot. I don't know, though, man. I probably do need some ketamine treatments, Holly in Hell. Let me get some ketamine treatments. Let's go. You can get so many potatoes for $5. Yeah, how do you get them? How do you get them to Haiti? Opium tea. I'm not eating mud pies. I'm not eating dirt cookies. Those dirt cookies are probably better for you than Oreos. Yeah, is there, like, what's the nutritional value of an Oreo, right? When you break it down? Chewing is for rich people. God. Horrible. Lord of the uneducated. Mud butt pies instead of moon pies? Nasty. 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 Have some tea. Spill some tea. What's it gonna be? Hypersonic. Don't wait for the Lord to give you a sign. Accept the fact that the world is as good or as bad as you see it. And you'll never see the big picture. If you're convinced that you see the big picture, you have a very focused view of something. A very clear view of a pinpoint of the world. It's a trap to think that you know how it's all figured out. The best you can do is figure out how the world works for you in your perspective, how to make it work for you based on your conditions. We need to send them computers. You see a lot of the old style computers that existed out. This was like 20 years ago. I think I was looking at these computers they were giving to children in Africa, and they had hand cranks on the bottom to power them. Like you could just crank the computer, and the computers connected off of each other to expand the Wi-Fi network, because each computer had a boosting wireless point. So you could have a string of computers that would continue to boost the Wi-Fi. So that was pretty cool. I wonder what that's looking like now. We live in a bubble. Pineapple. Just find contentment and self-satisfaction. I think really that is what it's about. Like wherever you are, whether you have dirt cookies or you have Wendy's iced tea or you have Wagyu beef or you have adrenochrome, no matter what you're eating, it's really about the contentment and self-satisfaction, finding that within yourself, right? If changing your position in life is where you find your contentment and self-satisfaction, then I guess you gotta go for that change. But when you get there, when you get what you wanted, you're gonna realize that what you wanted didn't bring you contentment and self-satisfaction. Going for it did. And then you're going to have to go for something more. You're never going to stop. The act of finding satisfaction is what satisfied you. Getting it never did. How about having a fully funded school somewhere in the U.S. first? I mean, wouldn't that be nice? The United States is not... The term fully funded is, there's a lot of fully funded opportunities, right? They're just not for everybody, and they're not known about. Like, we have an entire way of living that is contradictory towards success and happiness. My real name's not even Billy. No, it is Billy. It's Billiam. who used to babysit. Oh no, corsets. I'm sorry to hear that. That's horrible. Yeah, COVID is very real. Like, it's not gone yet. If you're already rich, I know so many rich people that are unhappy. So many rich people that have to choose me to fight depression for them as their champion. What's up, Magicus? It won't follow until the planet ends New World Disorder. Do we even know? Do we even know what we're trying to end? Is this the end, my friend? Making your situation better can be as simple as cleaning your area. That's a task. Takes your mind off of things. Gives you a sense of hope. And for some people, that's all you need to crawl out of that hole, right? Yeah. The chase for a community, subs, all that stuff. It's weird, man. Cook a lobster, some other stuff. Yay, Jordan Peterson. Yeah, one thing about Jordan Peterson I love is he was like, cook a lobster. And I'm like, dude, I hear that. Let's go. Imagine we woke up one day in their shoes and they were in ours and we lived like that for a couple years, then returned back to normal. I wonder how things would change. Isn't that what the idea behind It's a Wonderful Life is? My guy was tired of his life. He goes to see what it would be like if he wasn't around. And that's a more narcissistic viewpoint. But he sees like a world worse than his own. And then he comes back and loves it again. Yeah, of course people take what they have for granted because, like, having something becomes the new normal, right? And nobody's excited for normal. Like, you could have billions of dollars and that's normal. And you're going to look for excitement elsewhere because billions of dollars, you can only have so many yacht parties or whatever the hell it is. If I had $1 million, fish are friends, not food. Thank you. Yeah. Imagine taking life so seriously you become depressed. Evidence, I know, right? Imagine all the people. Streamlabs or Super Chat. Streamlabs is better for the view. YouTube takes way more from Super Chats than Streamlabs takes. Am I on a diet? Dude, I've been fighting this last year to be on a diet. I was at my peak like a year ago. And then I started fiddle fucking around. If I had $1 million, this might be my dinner right here. I'm thinking about going to sleep. Oh, if I had $1 million. All right. Man-child. What do you do to combat your boredom? Make it rain, baby. I'll make it rain. Money on the brain. Hey. Make it rain. Got money on the brain. Can you smell it? Make it rain. Petrichor. It smells like rain. I'm insane. Money on the brain. It's a game. Money on the brain. It's a game. Do I not have dono alerts? I should. Let me see if something got turned off. We got a couple of dono alerts from Super Chat earlier. I wonder if bow wow. If I had $1 million. Let me log out of I'm on the wrong Streamlabs. First world problems. 2-hour stream, Joseph. How are you doing? I forgot how to rap. Yeah, no, totally hypersonic. You can't really rap over these lo-fi beats, right? I guess you could. Tickle me Elmo. Hell no. My elbow. In the back of your skull. Attacking it, bro. That's gonna go. Loco. Marshmallow in the cocoa. Put you in a chokehold. Dancing like it's go-go. Go-go. So maybe I have it set up not to read alerts under a certain number. It looks like... Hey, where the hell is it? Tyler Crazy Wolf said, new subscriber, love your personality. Thank you, Tyler. Sorry that didn't read out loud.
Not Ashley's World donated $6. Hi Billy, I've been working on some art for you, just wondering where I should send it. In the meantime, here.
Thank you very much. Are you on Twitter or Instagram or something? You want to message me and we'll figure it out? Thank you for the love, Ash. We'll figure it out. Hey. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I think maybe the dono's set for like $3 or something. But thank you, Tyler, for that. Appreciate you subscribing. And appreciate you vibing and chilling with us. I like that. Elmo and Hell meme. And the whole world's burning. Now I'm learning. Things are turning like the axis of the earth. They say practice makes perf. Action in a direction. I got an erection that could win an election. I'm a 2-pump chump. 2-term Trump. You sperm jump into the ocean like the motion of the fish flowing robotic. I'm psychotic. I got it. I brought it up at the meeting yesterday. Everybody knows it never pays to do crime activity. My proclivity. Sexual. Next to gal gon' live with me. We go shack up and back up. Tack up like a black cup filled with white coffee. Wipe off me. Pretty shitty. I'm giddy. Itty bitty titty. The committee. Young Billy Fridge getting lippy. And the cup is sippy. I'm just kidding with the kitties. Put 'em in the titties. Up on the glass. Make 'em pass. Got a little cash for that ass. Smash. And now I roll out in a Buick. I'm about to do it. Looking like I'm Lewis and Clark in the dark. Going Oregon on the trail. Never fail when I'm working on The slow flow, I got an oboe. I don't go get donos. I know though, if Billy is Play-Doh, then Play-Dohs are all right in my book, but I'm a tomato. Up in the garden when I'm hardened, need a pardon like the presidential. A residential area, I could stare at you through the window pane. Up in your brain, and a bimbo's name would be Barbie. I'm sitting here at Arby's with a roast beef sandwich, about to slam it, doing damage, getting head like a cabbage. And now my hands just clapping cause I'm pounding it raw like a round of applause. When I'm down in the drawers, I'll be obnoxious like the fumes, they be noxious. It resumes, I make the boom from the speakers. I'm in the bleachers telling teachers I'm about to get a reacher around for the trombone and the trumpet, getting rusty, getting crusty. I love it, I'm musty, she busty. If she trusts me, we about to get some lunch meat. Baloney, I know she wanna ride on my pony if she owe me that money. All the money looking funny, but my nose is kinda runny like a Pooh Bear pot of honey. I haven't peaked. I'm a fucking geek for the week, and that's a freak. The freestyle make the audience drop down 8%. Don't mean I'm gonna stop. You could call on the cops. I'm getting warmed up. I formed a performance to top. Down to the last drop. I'm running comic ping pong from my basement. You can't face it. Jetame. What's his name? I don't know the guy's name. Have a slice of pizza. Trolling TV. I need to do keto again. I'm thinking about going on a fast 48 hours and then come back, and if I could last, see my stomach shrink like elastic, paper or plastic. If I don't, I'll be in a casket. I got a smile on my face, but that's a mask, bitch. Looking like a last-ditch effort to get better, but I far past it. James Elefantis. Yeah, I can never remember the guy's name for comic ping pong because I never was friends with him. I promise. I never had pizza at an art gallery showing in Washington, D.C. I promise. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. We took over 2 hours and 24 minutes. I think that I might wrap up this stream. I don't know, man. I don't know. We've been having some good times, some good fun times. I think, though, all good things must come to an end. And since this hasn't been terribly, never really began, right? It's been terribly incoherent the majority of the time. Then, since it never really began, ending shouldn't be a problem. It can just end, right? Oh. What's up, O-U-M-B? Omb? What's up, Omb? Seattle brother. I'm just calling you Seattle brother until I figure out how to pronounce the nombre. Tough hombre. Nelly Furtado, why do all good things have to come to an end? My sweet boy, Billy. I was talking about Nelly Furtado the other day. Because I am like a bird. I only fly away. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my soul is. Blade! What's up? How you doing, brother? Hey, what's up, Tasmania? Good to see you, too. Is that real Blade? Is that real Blade? Is that the real Blade? Is that my boy? My real boy, Blade? Is that the real Blade? My Seattle brother Blade? Is that the real Blade? If that's the real Blade, what up? Good to see you. If it's fake Blade, what up? It is Blade. That's dope. That's the homie. I hear you're doing much better these days. You're not doing IRL anymore. I hope life is treating you right. I hope it's very enjoyable. Mm-hmm. Got to get back out into the world. I want to start traveling again. I've been cooped up in Seattle for too long. We're in Fallout 4 now. Is that it, Pirate Nation? Uh-oh. What's my favorite 98 Degrees song? Is it the hardest thing I ever had to do is to look into your eyes and tell you I don't love you. Is that 98 Degrees? I can never tell. Oh, yeah. Joey, are you spreading rumors? You better not. You better not. Borderlands? Is Borderlands dope? I just play Fall Guys. Fall Guys is like a little kid's game, but it's fun. It's fun. I like it. That was Brian Adams. I don't know. I don't like that's as close as I can get to 98 Degrees. You can help me wingman Cobes? Yes. Shape Cobes up and give him the life he deserves. Ooh. Excellent. All right. You got to pray just to make it today. You gotta pray just to make it through the day. MC Hammer, man. You refunded Fall Guys immediately? You didn't love it? I love it. Yeah, Joe. I'm glad that the Google algorithm is treating you right today. Mike Hawk says, I feel like my life is meaningless and pointless. And that's really the center of things, Mike, is if you feel that way, it'll be that way. If you have a point and meaning, even if it's just superficial, then it's still meaningful and has a point because you've created one, right? But you have to believe it. You have to believe it. That's the problem. Believing that you have meaning is hard. You can have meaning. You probably do have meaning. You just don't believe it yet. Gotta clean your room. Exactly, Sarah. That's all you gotta do is clean your room. Thank you, Hypersonic. Oh. Just clean your room, buckos. It's simple. And eat breakfast. Have a balanced breakfast. Clean a lobster. Cook your room. Make your bed. Simple. All right, guys. I'm going to go. And I hope you guys have a good night. I hear you, Mike. I hear you, Mike. If you feel like your life is meaningless and pointless, you have to create meaning and a point to which that meaning resolves. You gotta be the change you seek, man. And it's so easy to say that, and a lot harder to do it when you don't have the motivation or direction. Zofo says, tell yourself every day you're blessed and life is awesome. Yes, actually do that. Fake it till you make it is a big thing. Positive reinforcement. If you don't believe it, if you utilize it and do it, if you scream, I'm excited, for no reason, your body reacts as if you are excited, even if your mind doesn't believe it. There's some evidence that is very helpful. We'll see though. Everybody have a good night. Cheers. One day, this will all be over. Until then, enjoy the ride. Good night.